You know, every week that Leslie and I do this eBay business, we think, man, why didn't we do this years ago? We started this just 5 years ago, and it's been very lucrative for us on a part-time basis, having a tremendous amount of fun. So take a look at this video. We got a lot of great information in here. We got the invisible pen to prevent returns on our eBay business. We got craziness going on. We got BOLOs going on. It's packed full of fun and excitement. So let's go. Here's a really nice flip. Picked up these Hagar Cool 10 Pro men's slacks, brand new with the tags, as you can see in the pictures here. I bought these for $2. They were marked $4 is all, which obviously I don't know why. I guess maybe they mismarked them. But picked them up for half off on the sale for $2 plus the tax at 12 cents. Sold them for $32.77 right here, plus $8.23 shipping. That left us with a net profit of $27.58, which I could find a whole bunch more of these. And another nice find on a pair of jeans. Like men's clothing and women's clothing, when we can buy them like this, bought this pair of BKE from the Buckle, is where they're from. Paid $3.59 for them. This thrift store, they put all of their pants, men's and women's, at $3.99, and we get a 15% discount because we're seniors. And so we got them with the tax for $3.59, as I said. We sold them for $27.77, plus the shipping of $9.23. That gave us a net profit of $19.36. That's a 539% return on our money. And I forgot to tell you on that pair of Hagars we sold, that was a 1,301% return on an investment of $2.12. Love it. Selling this pair of jeans from the Buckle, the BKE, reminded me of the rock revivals my girl found at a thrift store a few weeks back. Picked them up for $3.59 a pair. Sold this pair for $77.77 plus the shipping. And we also sold this pair for $77.77 plus the shipping. These are BOLOs. Didn't put them in the BOLO section because I wanted to add them in here with BKE, but you're going to want to see that BOLO section for sure. Some great BOLOs. Dickies Carpenter Painter off-white workwear pants. We purchased these at a thrift store. They were marked $4, or actually $3.99, but they were half off. So we ended up paying $1 or $2.11 with the tax. We sold them for $17.77 plus the $8.23 shipping. That left us a net profit of $12.77 and a 605% return. It's a pants kind of weekend. A BOLO. Be on lookout, and Schumacher Chargers are the thing to look out for. They bring good money. Picked this up just 1 week ago. It sold in 7 days after listing it. Paid $5 for it at our local thrift store on the way home from the post office. Sold it for $51.77, which made us a real nice handy profit of $42.83 net profit after the fees earning. We didn't sell this on the weekend, but it was a BOLO I had to show you because we've bought numerous of these in the past, and they always bring good money. Here's another one that we sold just a few months ago, $42.77 plus the shipping. And they make motorcycle chargers also. You can pick those up inexpensively. We picked this one up at a estate sale, and we only had to pay $2 for it. And it brought $17.77 plus the shipping. Made us some pretty good cash. So look out for Schumacher battery chargers. You'll be glad you did. Here's another crazy awesome BOLO for you. A Dullite vintage projection screen. We bought this for $10 at a little shop a couple of miles from our house that opened up not too long ago. And we put her up for sale for $67.77, and it sold relatively quickly. Not all bad. Here's another one. We just found this one last week. It was $9.99 priced at the thrift store. Grabbed it, got it listed just this weekend. Put it up for $57.77 plus the shipping. These things sell. They don't always sell real fast, but you can get them out there, and they'll buy them. And they're not hard to ship. It's like shipping a golf club. Just put her in a box and get her out of there. Always do calculated shipping. Welcome to It's a Small World. Smalls are items that we sell and make a net profit of $12 or less. May not sound like much, but they do add up. First up is this Craftsman tool pouch. Picked it up at a garage sale and we paid $1 for it. And we bought about 5 or 6 other things for $1 each that all sold us and made some pretty good money. One we made like $25 on. So it was a great investment of spending that money. Our net profit on this was $7.36 after the fees and shipping. That's a 736% return on that simple little tool pouch. Next, another Dirt Devil brush and belt. Sold it for $17.77, net profit of $8.88, which is a 444% return. And just the Dirt Devil roller brush made a net profit $4.43. Not all bad. Those two items made us $13, and I didn't even have 5 minutes in packaging them to ship them out because they're just so super simple and the listing's always existing. So I just add the amount that I have. So super simple stuff. We like that. And we sold 2 Dirt Devil impeller fans, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. Nice, easy little flips. Well, we sold 5 smalls this weekend. Those 5 smalls netted us $31.31. Buys us a lunch. We sold another Scott spreader. This is one that holds enough fertilizer to do 5,000 square feet. We buy these for $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 is all at garage sales and estate sales. We paid $8 for this one, sold it for $37, and that made us a net profit of $29 because there's no fees, there's no delivery, no nothing. They're just simple. And I have 2 or 3 others of these. Let's take a look. We have 4 more still available. We have 2 more green ones, just like the one that we sold, and that's the one for $37. And we have that black one that's on top, and we have that listed for $37. Both of the those are the I'll get this out there. Those are the 5,000 square feet models. The bottom one at $57, 15,000 square feet. We picked that one up for $10, and the other 2 were both under $10. So altogether, we have 4 more to sell. We grab them at estate sales during the winter when we go, and they all sell in the spring. Gotta love it. And a weekend is not a weekend without selling some Kirby stuff. We love Kirby. Sold this vacuum hose and the crevice tool, $32.77, free shipping. That gave us a net profit of $19.20. We bought this Kirby and all the attachments for $50. We're on our way to making some profit, but we sold another part of it. We sold the front wheel assembly, the wheels and the whatever you call it, the accessories or things to put it back together. I can't think of the name of them. The hardware, that's it. We sold those for $31.77. So we're in the money on these things. I love Kirby's. I'm just down here in my eBay room, relaxing. Just creating our weekend sales video. Chilling, relaxing. Looking out the beautiful waves. It's a great life. Relaxing, and I get this offer sent to me. Unbelievable. I got a Chicago White Sox New Era 5950 fitted hat. I have it listed for $12.77 plus the shipping of $6.23. And this individual messages me. I do not have make offer on it because this hat's worth every dime of that. He says, "Hi, can you do $5 for the hat?" It's like, really? I says, as I replied back, as you can see here, "Hello, thanks for shopping at Fletch Flips. I'm sorry, but since Fletch Flips is not a nonprofit business, we cannot. Live a crazy good day, Fletch." Didn't hear a thing back from him. I don't understand people sometimes. I blocked out his username because he might have just been having a bad day. But you know what? It is what it is, and that's the things you got to deal with on eBay. The individual that bought this Scott spreader from us messaged me on Facebook Marketplace and said he wanted to come and pick it up. So I sent him my address, and it took him right close to about 45, 50 minutes to get here. And he pulls in the driveway and he introduced himself. He was an older gentleman. And he says, boy, if I'd known this was so far away, I wouldn't have driven this far. He's spending $37 on a spreader for his home that he proceeded to tell me that he paid $1.5 million for. And he's on Facebook Marketplace buying spreaders because he had a new lawn put in after they spent $400,000 to build back up the embankment, which is about 100 feet high on the shores of Lake Michigan. He obviously has some money. And I just found it rather crazy that he'd drive that far and then realize he drove that far to buy a spreader for $37. I think he could have went down to Ace Hardware and bought one for about $57 and saved himself an hour and a half of driving. It was crazy. Not picking on him. I just thought it was comical. What's a weekend sale without a Dirt Devil sale? Sold this Dirt Devil hose and the crevice tool. These were brand new. We only got $1 in these because we bought the whole Dirt Devil and everything for $11. And the Dirt Devil parts, we part them all out and everything. By the time it's said and done, all we put is $1 in this hose and the crevice tool. We sold it for the $16.77 plus $6.23 shipping. It's on its way to Utah, and that made us a net profit of $13.03, a 1,303% return. Always hear me say, super simple. This was about as simple as it gets. I went to town to drop off my packages from that we sold Friday and Saturday morning, and I got there about 11 o'clock, and on the way home, I stopped at our local thrift store. Gotta love it. Picked up this awesome Braun coffee grinder. Never saw one of this type before, and I almost didn't look at it because I don't know why I did, but probably because I wasn't finding anything else at the thrift store. I picked it up, looked it up, and lo and behold, they bring 30 some bucks. I bought it for $6 plus the tax, and I bought it on Saturday morning, as I said. I listed it yesterday morning, Sunday morning, and it sold within about 3-4 hours. It was awesome. So we ended up making a $22.59 profit on that. That's a 355% return on our money in one stinking day. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love flipping stuff. It's so much fun. If you want to make some extra cash, get in there and get after it. And yet another sale on the weekend. Sold this Living Insight Study Bible from Zondervan. And it was in very, very nice shape. Leather bound cover. We bought this at a thrift store for $2.23 with the tax. It sold in only 3 days, and we got $22.77 for it, plus the shipping. That gave us a net profit of $14.18, which is a 636% return. Now hang in here. We're going to get to that geeky spreadsheet that you've all been waiting for to show you exactly what we made after eBay fees, shipping fees, and everything. The net profit that we put in our pocket for the weekend. All right, let's take a look at this geeky spreadsheet. Here are the 14 of the 18 items that we sold this weekend. Where we purchased it, the item that we purchased, the cost that we paid for each item, the average date or the days to sell, the total price, sale price of each item, the shipping charged on each item, our cost to ship, the eBay fees, and the net profit that we made in our return on investment. That's 14 of them. Here's the other 4. 18 items. Our cost of goods on those 18 items was $85.71. Average days to sell, all 18 items, was only 54 days. Less than 2 months turnaround. Some of them are 3, some are 5. They're all over the board. This is the total amount that we collected from the buyers, $491.61. This is the amount of money that we collected from the buyers for shipping, $96.85, and there were a few free shipping in there, so there's zero. Our cost to ship everything was $120.22. eBay fees, $77.05. Net profit in our pockets for this weekend, $305.48. That's a 356% return on our money. Pretty tough to beat that. and we had a great weekend. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of a bad weekend here. We had a storm one night about 6 o'clock, and there was 70 to 80 mile per hour winds, and trees were falling, things were flying. It wasn't very fun. But here in Michigan, we got basements to hide in, so fortunately, we didn't have any damage. Just blew off our spa cover across the deck. I want to thank you for watching. We greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next Monday. Live a crazy good day.